Hey, Bobcat Nation, Al Weston here once again for another Freshman Friday interview. It's been a little while since we've done one of these. Life got in the way, and a couple of busy weeks. Having all 11 sports in one semester will do that to you from time to time. Going to welcome in our guests for this week. It is from GC Golf, Cam McDaniel. Cam, how are you, my friend? What's going on today?
Nothing much, just catching up on some schoolwork and hanging out.
Okay. Now, schoolwork. Let's give the basics here. What's hometown, high school, and major for Cam?
Hometown's Harlem, high school, Harlem High School, and my major is marketing.
Okay, awesome. Well, I mean, only in semester number two. What are you thinking about the marketing major so far, and what do you think you might want to do with it?
I came in as undecided, and I just recently changed to marketing, so I will kind of pick up on that in the fall. So I
Okay.
haven't really dove into it yet, but
What about marketing has made you decide to push into that direction?
I know some people back that my family knows and stuff like that, and it's just always kind of interested me, and I wanted to look into it and kind of explore before any set in stone decisions needed to be made.
Yeah, it's one of the cool things about the liberal arts message at GC. You got to do so many of those liberal education requirements where you do the classes in different areas. You get a little taste of everything, and then that helps you decide on a major, like it did for you for marketing. That's great. That's great. Okay, so what's going on today? You say hanging out. How do you fill your free time?
Mainly just goofing off with my roommates, just watching TV. I mean, they're a handful, so there's
Okay,
plenty.
who's your roommates? Do we have guys on the golf squad, or are they regular students, or what?
Yes, all three of my roommates are on the golf team, and they're also freshmen, so it's kind of a good deal because we're all
Okay.
kind of the same thing on a day to day.
Yeah, yeah, I got the same schedule. Who you rooming with?
Pierce Garland, Max Shepard, and Billy Goddard.
Okay, gotcha, gotcha. All right, so yeah, so tell me a little bit about your background. When did you start picking up the clubs and playing the game of golf?
I always played baseball growing up, and it just kind of got too much with the almost like the politics of it. It was like people with like their dad being the coach and stuff like that. And my dad played golf, so I gave it a try, and I just kind of picked it up and took off with it about seventh, eighth grade.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so you picked that up and then play there for Harlem High School. Uh, uh, what was the feeling like for you when you got that word and decided to come to Georgia College that hey, I'm going to be able to do this at the next level while I'm getting my education? What did that mean for you?
It was really big for me, and I was actually a little behind the eight ball. Didn't get that word until about 3 weeks after quarantine started.
Ah,
So it was kind of weird. I didn't get a visit or anything, but I think we figured everything out pretty good, and I was very grateful to get an opportunity.
so had you ever been to Milledgeville before or the Georgia College campus before classes started?
I had not.
So you're just making the decision completely based on what? Looking at websites and talking with Coach Wilson, right?
Yeah, and also two of the guys that are upperclassmen on the team went to a high school in my county, and I knew
Ah,
them when they were in high school, so I thought that would be uh, pretty fun to have some familiar faces.
okay, great. Who were those two guys?
Alex Wells and JT Kling and Drew Duffy.
Okay, gotcha. So they're up there in the in that Evans area and all that kind of around Augusta and all that. I gotcha. Okay. All right. So had you crossed paths with those guys before, or did you see them on the roster and then try and reach out to them?
I hadn't talked to any of them since high school, and then when I found out that this was my destination, I um, went and played with them over the summer and stuff like that, and just kind of got back friendly with them.
Okay. All right. Let's get into the specifics, maybe of golf a little bit. What's your strongest part of your game?
I think definitely short game, like around the greens.
Okay.
That's what I work hardest at. So thus it's my strongest point, and it's just been my favorite thing to do. So I want to do it more, and it'll definitely save you out on the course.
Yeah, they say well, you drive for show, putt for dough, right? I know that phrase, but that doesn't really involve the middle range stuff, that short game that you're talking about. Um, so why focus on that? What do you think that can do to help the game of golf?
Well, my dad was a big advocate when I started, that even if you're having a bad day, you're not hitting the ball very well, you can still post a good score if your short game's there. So if you work on that, you pretty much know you always have a backup plan.
Yeah, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And if sometimes you don't have the other things going, you're able to focus on that stuff around the. Now you mentioned your dad in golf. Is it a hobby for him, or did he happen to play it in the college level as well?
He didn't pick it up until he was in his 30s, but he plays a lot, and he kind of showed me the ropes, and then I kind of took off. So
Yeah, I gotcha. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so golf, interesting sport when you're talking, the team dynamic at the collegiate level. It's such a individual effort that you're doing, but also, you guys come together as a team. A lot of freshmen on this year's squad, and so you guys are kind of faced with a lot of the same things and challenges on a day-to-day basis. How has the relationship been between you and the other freshmen, and then largely with the rest of the group?
it's been great. It's almost like you're going to a new place and you automatically just have these great friends, and they're always wanting to go play and hang out, go eat, whatever. So it's been really fun. It's a definitely a good way to start your college experience.
That's cool. That's cool. Well, obviously, this season didn't play any matches that counted. We're going to redshirt you this year and keep those 4 years of eligibility moving forward. What's it going to mean for you, do you think, to crack that lineup next year and jump on a course for the first time when it matters?
It's definitely going to be big. I have a very rigorous plan for this summer for practice and just to try to get as good as I can be for when we come back for fall season.
Gotcha, gotcha. Well, you mentioned the short game being a strength for you. What's the area you need to work on the most?
I could I definitely could improve my iron play and my putting because I mean fairways are pretty much hittable for me, and if I can just get it closer to the hole and make the putt, I'll definitely be getting somewhere.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, good approach. I like that a lot. Okay, so a little bit of personality stuff. Tell me what's your main binge watch? What are you watching on TV nowadays?
Well, it was The Office, but it sadly was taken off Netflix. So I've been kind of trying to find something to watch, but it's hard to stack up to The Office.
That affected a lot of people. Did you ever get into the British version of it, the initial version? I never watched that part of it.
I've not seen that either.
Yeah, gotta see if we can find that someplace. But of course, Parks and Recreation, another good option. That'll spin off in a type of similar folks behind that one. But okay, so type of music. What are you listening to in the headset? What was the last song you listened to?
Last song I listened to, um, probably Rock by Hardy. So a little bit of country. Just when it gets warm, I like to listen to country music because it kind of just puts me in a good mood.
Yeah, it is that type of genre that makes you feel kind of outside and feeling that heat. And of course, it's very Southern and Georgian and that kind of thing. Me myself, I'm a displaced Northerner. I've been down here 13 years though, so I'm starting to get a little bit of an idea of what it takes to be a Georgian. Okay, so this weekend, of course, a big one for Georgia College golf. as the guys are headed to the Peach Belt Conference tournament. I believe they're actually, as we record this, already down there, but when it runs on Friday, they'll be in the midst of round number one. One of your teammates is on the starting lineup there, Max Shepard. What words of advice did you have for him as he took off for his first postseason play?
I just told him good luck, because he's been working really hard. He's hardly ever here, and when he is here, he's doing schoolwork and just trying to get prepared for being gone for almost a week. But he's definitely glued to the golf course, and he definitely isn't underprepared.
Okay, super. Well, it's good you got that schoolwork stuff out there, because I'm sure in case the Shepard family listens in, they want to make sure that Max is still cracking those books every once in a while around playing golf, right?
Yes, sir.
Very nice, very nice. Well, Cam, I appreciate your time, man. I am looking forward to seeing you do some great things on the golf course in the next coming seasons, and I wish you the best of luck on finals and everything headed into the weekend. So good luck to you, bud, and I hope you have a great summer as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you. You as well.
Okay, so Bobcat Golf again in action down at Flagler in St. Augustine, Florida for the Peach Belt Conference tournament this weekend. Going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, around each day. Take a look at gcbobcats.com for the results there. I believe we'll also have some live scoring, so you can follow round by round during the days. So fans tune into that one, Bobcat Nation. For Cam McDaniel, this is Al Weston for another Freshman Friday. Have a good weekend.